Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Heroes of Middle Earth with Eric Albrecht, otherwise known as Zonflux. Last week I had some computer issues. I had updated to the Fall Creators update for Windows 10 and had some technical issues. My computer actually went all haywire and I had to restore off of a previous backup. Not a Windows backup, but a backup using different third-party software that I have. So I definitely don't like to use the Microsoft backup. I actually chose to opt to go in with the business cycle. So I'm not going to get the Fall Creators update for several months, and that's the way it's going to be for any major updates from now on. I don't trust those updates, and probably never will. Every time I've updated a major update from Microsoft for Windows 10, I've ran into issues, and it seems like that trend isn't going to stop. So, definitely going to be not going with that cycle anymore. So, I just want to configure a couple of things here. Left off in the moors, I believe, which is why my armor looks the way it does. Okay, so I was thinking of doing kind of a few different things this stream. Part of what I was thinking of maybe doing is a little bit of a Moors run. I was also thinking of possibly doing some questing as well. Possibly some Court of Saragost, possibly some dailies. We'll kind of see what we do. So I'm just getting all my applications all ready here. And thank you for those that have joined in to watch. So yeah, I might do a quick little run around the moors just to see what is like. I just logged on today for the first time, so I gotta change my audio. There, got us some game audio now. I just replaced my webcam, so I have to apply some crop filters on it to make it a bit more to where I want it to be. Let's see. That might be a little bit better. Alright. I'm bright. Am I still like very bright? Hey, Crash. I might have to adjust some settings with it afterwards. It just came in the mail yesterday, so I haven't had time to really play with it. I figured I would get it set up before the right before the stream, which of course is always a brilliant idea to do. So I'm probably not going to spend too much time on the moors unless I find a lot of solo roamers. But we'll kind of see. Lately, sometimes I go out, I get some good encounters, but usually it ends up being the Steps of Graham, and I am not the type of person to go and camp that. There are a few people that do still solo roam, it's just hard to find them. Probably going to be warg packs and steps is what it's looking like. I usually like to start off with my Spear of Virtue queued up. I did barter for a single piece of Audacity gear, but I haven't actually put any essences in it, so it's just sitting in my inventory. Some freeps leaving TA. Sometimes you'll get some creeps mapping in over at the river spot here. You've been doing a lot of the ash farming, have you? Ash farming drives me nuts. But, I mean, if you want to get your gear, it's probably the way to do it. What some of my friends do is they'll do ash farming 1 hour a day and that's it. They don't go more than that because if you do more than that, it becomes very tedious to do it. Well, looks like it's just gonna be the warg packs. If you're attacked by like more than one warg, I don't know, just try to get as many bleeds on a single warg and hope that it bleeds out, I guess. I've been working on my tanking legendaries now that I got my DPS kind of solo legacies all kind of maxed out. And I've been playing my warden and my champion a whole lot more as of lately. My, oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. I was not ready for that. Oh, that just scared the crap out of me. You know what? I bet you we could find that warg again. Do I have my death counter set up on here? I wonder. Let's see. I have to add it. to OBS. There, I can put that there, and I'll go deaths. Like so. Definitely got burned down super fast there. Shadow Path, there he is again. Wow. I did hit him, but I barely damaged him there. Wow. That is a super tough warg. I don't think we'll be able to kill that warg, not solo. He's too good. And we're too bad. I'm not like an expert PvMPer. I don't know how to deal with that much burst DPS in that short of time. But yeah, I haven't been playing my Guardian quite as much. I'm almost to the point with my Guardian where I'm probably going to end up gearing her just for tanking and then parking her pretty much. So I'll use her for tanking, and then for solo and DPS stuff, I'm probably not going to use her. I'm just not really happy with the Guardian, the state of the Guardian right now. As many of you are well aware, the Guardian is quite painful to play right now. Lore Master? What is that? Yep, Lore Master. This is just going to be the steps farm. Burglar just standing out, trying to bait out some creep. Yep, steps farm. Okay, so we'll port over to Freep side, well, to PvE. There's not much really out. I'm not a big fan of the whole steps farm anyway. So we have, what is the featured instance? It's Halls of Night. Try to get in on one of these runs.
The hillmen of Angmar
Yes.
have discovered an ancient barrow hidden away for centuries. The leaders of Ohio have called for adventurers willing to brave the tomb, rumored to be filled with wealth and riches.
What's that, sorry?
Markings surrounding its entrance bear an ominous
Yeah.
warning.
When's that hockey
Twisted
game on?
creatures and slumbering warriors at the foot of a
8?
powerful
Okay.
sorcerer.
Oh, we're going to the party. Take it.
Oh, okay. It's at the same time as the party. Hey, can you make me a coffee? Thanks. No, maybe it's in the fridge. I probably don't need to go tank for this. Doesn't look like it. Hey Stormcrow, welcome to the stream. Did you get to watch me get humiliated in the Moors live stream? I got my butt kicked. You were watching it? Oh, she's talking to someone else. She's talking to her mom right now. That warg absolutely just killed me. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, Numian's in here. That's pretty cool. Wargs are crazy. Bestial Claws crit magnitude is likely to be nerfed in the future, though. I mean, I wasn't using my breakout stun. I have to put that on a different hotkey, I think, just to break out a bit quicker. Nice. Rhaegal was able to handle the other one. Hey, Crazy Trick. Welcome to the stream. Let us see how you fare against that true nightmare. Oh, my mom. Oh, I have to still call her myself. Thank you for hosting the Lotro stream, Crazy Trick. Which reminds me, I should go on my stream and host Lotro stream as well. And level 115. This one here I could probably go more tank spec. Mail. What's this? Holy moly. Stormcrow, wow. Sorry for the abuse, saw you were streaming and couldn't resist. That was your warg? Wow. Holy smokes. Thank you. That is incredibly generous. Wow. I don't mind stream sniping. That's perfectly fine. I'm A-okay with that. But holy moly, did you guys see that? He just sent me like 500 gold. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's insane. Thank you once again. That is super generous. I still think I'm kind of better off going tank for this initial part, or DPS for this initial part. So that was your ward. That was impressive. Honestly, I've been jumped by a lot of wargs, and I've never been beat down that fast. That was incredibly fast. Is he gonna be fine if he goes over here? So Kudai is your ward. I just put that down in Notepad there. I need to get conviction graphs going. And then I probably won't have to worry about the them going to the other guys. There we go. Yeah, a little trick there is if you just put on conviction dots, the ads will go to the warden instead of the other guys. I'm just a little bit not in my zone right now. But conviction is really great at picking up ads. Hey Elite, welcome to the stream. I am doing pretty good. Started off with a little bit of Moors, and I'm probably still going to go to the Moors a little bit later on. I just want to see what it's like. Shing shing. He just runs straight in. If you do head on in the Moors later, we could do some fights versus my Warg or Reaver. Considering your lower rank, I'd use less. We could have some fun. Yeah, sure. I gotta get better at figuring out how to live longer against being pounced. I guess I just gotta break out of it faster. What mitigation should I be running on my warden, like in the Moors? I was running about, it was just 50% basically of each one, and that's probably not high enough. So Treno, okay. I'll keep an eye out on some of his builds and see what he's running for mitigations and stuff, so... That looks like an air elemental version of those guys in Nergrand. Oh, the boss in Halls of Night. Or the Nightmare Terror guy on the side bosses. It's also tough because Orccraft Felrot is the damage type most creeps do, and it's lower than common. Ah, yeah, so then I want to overcap my physical mitigation to get my Orccraft mitigation up. Okay. So my Orccraft mitigation is only at 23.7%, which is probably too low. So what I'll need to do is to slot in some physical mitigations, and that'll probably help out. Is the Orccraft mitigation cap 50% as well? I'm guessing it probably is. So this is Court of Saragost, Tier 2, level 105. Do a run of this.
Deep in the
I might even
heart
try a
of
115
Saragost,
solo.
Clyrus the Stained prepares to unleash a second great plague upon the realms of men. Any hope of thwarting her lies on the intrepid few, led by rangers Rodrog and Fyron, who have gained entry to her doorless keep.
My friends posted a video that you made about ward build in the moors. So I was watching that the other day. I think it was for update 18 that you had done it for. I actually watched the whole video.
It seems you have failed in your task.
There we
We
go.
have uninvited guests.
Perhaps you should get to your task then, sister.
So I do this fight the same way I do on if I'm doing it 115 solo.
Ugh. Must I do everything?
If you insist, we shall do this together.
Allow me some reverie, brother.
She's gonna do a stun eventually, which I can move away from. There's the stun. I did get hit by it, but she's dead now anyway. I'll probably want to get some heal dots going on this guy. A little bit of lag there. Okay, that's the first part done. Still kind of fighting off a cold here. Same concept, except you're kiting like crazy if you're doing it 115 solo. So we got an Anflis Scroll of Empowerment there. I'll put all the gear that I get from that down on this row.
Five brave little mice scampered into the cat's den. Brave, foolish little mice.
Kiema. Knew that was gonna happen.
I'm afraid I have no time to play with
Those
you.
parry heals.
My great plague is finished,
Let's see. What did I
and
get
it
for the
is
parry
time
heals?
to
Redirected
rain death
attack. I
upon
got
my enemies.
81,000
Gomez,
parry
my dear.
heals, and then
Come
the
out and
killing blow
deal with
heals I got
these
76,000, and then exaltation was 59,000. It's pretty wild, and my parry isn't even maxed out. So my parry is 14.6%. So the cap with parry is 13%. And then I have a sword that gives me plus 4% parry chance. So I should be able to get up to, I think, 17%. And do I have anything else that gives me parry chance? I don't know. But definitely the amount of heals that I get from parry is pretty important. So because I am in red line, it's more important for me to be always having either my side to the mob. So if the mob is to the left of me, have the mob to the left of me or in front of me. So if the carpet is the mob, then I want the mob either like this with me or kind of like to the side if I'm strafing. But I never want to have the mob really to my back because then all I can do is evade. Evading is okay if you're in blue line because in blue line you can get the evasion heals. Do you have any tip to level fast? I just got VIP and am level 35 and in Evidem. Where should I go after Evendom? Level 35. That sounds kind of like possibly the Troll Shaws. Might be level 35. I'm not entirely sure. I'm thinking Troll Shaws or Evendom would probably... Angmar, I think, is level 40-ish. Yeah, maybe Misty Mountains. Misty Mountains might be another place to check out. So Troll Shaws, Misty Mountains, and Evendom. Once you get into the level 40s, I think that's kind of Angmar and Forchel. But you have to kind of get in that level kind of 40 range. Once you get to, I think, about level 65, I think it is, you can actually start farming warg pens. And if you don't mind farming one instance endlessly, you can actually get power leveled in warg pens. Usually what I do is if I'm power leveling someone in warg pens, I'll set it to about 7 levels difference. So I'll rotate between 6 levels and 7 levels difference. And if you're using, I don't have them on me, but if you're using the XP accelerators, then you can level up really fast. Now, if you just want to do the quest XP bonus, which is what some people will also do, you can just set it 10 levels higher, and then you'll get the quest bonus XP. Did you check which gives more XP total? 7 level quest plus mob kills or 10 level difference quest only? That one I'm not sure. I think part of it also depends on how quickly you're running through it as well. So, possibly lower level, it might be faster to just do the 10 level difference quest only. But as you get to higher level and it's taking longer to do it, you might want to set the level down, which will allow you, the person who's doing the power leveling, to go through it faster. And so you're not going to get as much quest XP, but then you're going to get the monster XP on top of that, but run it at comparable speeds as if you were running at 10 levels difference. Because a lot of it is just a huge time thing. So you'll notice the first thing I did was I ran into this room to fight this guy. And if you do that, you can avoid all the mobs that spawn on the side rooms. Because this is on tier 2, remember. So the door opens, you don't have to fight any of those mobs that spawn in the side rooms. So if I was to step out of this room right now, I'd have to fight all those extra mobs. A little tip on if you want to run that a little bit faster. Get get your other 2 party members to basically be running faceward into the door. And I mean, if you're doing it like tier 2 115, just get the whole party to run into the gate the whole time, and that way you guys don't have to fight the side mobs. Ah, screwed up on that gambit.
You struggle against the very hand of fate, fools. I will have my justice. Gondor will pay for Sauron's death, and you can do nothing to stop me. Come, my pets.
So
My
Stormcrow,
greatest
do you
work
usually just
is
play
ready.
Moors, or do you do PvE also?
Let us dance, mortals. You are powerless to stop me.
Ah, that's not what I wanted to do.
But I am not finished. Oh no.
Wow, screwing up on Gambit's like crazy.
When you think your battle's won, When you
If only
think
you could
your
get
loved
summoned to
one's
Mordor
safe,
at level 1.
you
I may be wrong, but there's a
succeed.
cap on the
But a
XP.
faded
Like if you
memory,
kill
and
a
I am
mob
but a
10 levels or
lingering
5 levels above you, you
nightmare.
get the same amount of
Then
XP.
I will come for you, and yours will be a slow
Anything
and
7
painful
levels
death.
or anything 8 levels above you, you don't get any
Goodbye.
monster kill XP. So if you want
Sweet
monster kill XP, the maximum levels above you is 7 levels. After that, you don't get any monster XP at all. So then it's just doing only the quest XP. You do get more monster XP the higher level it is than you, up to a certain point. So the total stuff we got for this run, this is actually really good. We got, I'll put this up on screen here. We got 2 elegant heritage runes of knowledge, 4 Anphilis scrolls of empowerment, a Anphilis crystal of remembrance, and a moonstone gold earring of the expedition's vanguard. Pretty good stuff. I will ash the earring. Yes, a crystal of remembrance. So you can get that on both tier 2 and tier 1. I have got the remembrance crystal on both tiers. You don't have to do it on just tier 2. You do supposedly tend to get a little bit higher frequency of drops on tier 2. And if you have a high DPS group, you're going to be able to go through the tier 2 105 pretty fast anyway. I think my cat is in the laundry room wanting to be let out. Chair stream. Chair streams are the best. Oh, this cold is killing me. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to do, so we'll lock our crystal so we don't accidentally sell it. That would suck. And we'll go ahead and apply our Anphilis scrolls. I forgot to say that I'm playing with a buddy. He picked up Hunter and I picked up Guardian. Is it a good combo? Guardian and Hunter is great. My advice to the Guardian is probably going to be either he has to be very aggressive in his pulls, or he tends to more play around you as the Hunter, because as the Hunter, you're going to be picking up ads like crazy and picking up a lot of aggro. So he's either going to find it better to stay close to you and pick up the mobs as they come to you, or like I said, he has to be very aggressive and always kind of like being, in the literal sense, 2 steps ahead of you, basically. Which spec should I pick as Guardian? Well, while you're leveling, it's probably initially going to be Yellow Line. Yellow Line does tend to be a little bit faster and more survivable at the lower levels. Where the red line will begin to become more powerful is when you're I think it's when you have like 39, I think, red trait points invested into red, and it unlocks the Prey on the Weak passive. So you're really wanting to get that Prey on the Weak passive as a guardian so that you get the self-bleed heals. Now, obviously, if he is in blue line, that doesn't really matter. But it's probably going to be yellow line, like, initially for... It could be up to, like, level... between 35 to 40, somewhere's in that range. It's probably going to be, like, yellow line. And then after that, when you get enough class trait points, he's probably going to switch over to red. And Hunter, I don't really know too much about. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to show you here was that, like, if I was power leveling someone in, let's say, Warg Pens, initially you could set it to, like, tier 2, but as you get to higher levels, you're going to want to set it lower. But I think the lowest level for Warg Pens, if I just set this to 1, it'll tell me, is level 65 is the lowest you can set it to. So if you had just reached like level 65, I could set it to, let's say, either 75 or probably 72, I think it is, plus 7, yeah, 72. So if I was doing it at like level 75 tier 2, and the whole point of this is just to basically get the quest XP. Now you'd probably want to get your person that you're power leveling to just stay behind, because just the aura of the shadow bleeds will kill them, and the monsters do tend to go after low B characters as it is. So champion, guardian, warden, I mean, we're all pretty good specs for doing this kind of thing. The more mobs you pick up, the less you'll be able to receive from self-heals. So it gets to a point where your self-heals actually become garbage. So you do want to actually do some DPS to the mobs as you're pulling them. And the heals that I'll be getting if I'm doing this is going to be my killing blow heals. Now, because we need the Goblin Masters, we do want to go into these little side rooms here, because that'll be part of the quest XP that we're doing. Because this is set 10 levels higher, so the person you're power leveling in this circumstance wouldn't be getting any monster kill XP. It's just for the quest XP. Internet potatoing so hard the past few days. To flow? I'm not sure. Have you tried restarting your internet router? Sometimes that can help. So sometimes you will be able to kill enough goblins where you don't have to go in this room. So right now it says defeat goblins 7 of 8. And depending on the randomness generator or random generator of the instance, you'll either kill all 8 goblins by the time you get to this point, or you'll need to go in here and kill Athgrat. So if you have to kill Athgrat, you know, you'll just have to go in here and quickly kill him, which isn't a huge deal. Sometimes you can bug them out too, like this. Other times not. I think if you do enough DPS to him before he gets to the warg, he kind of bugs out like that. So then at this point, you could loot the chest if you want, and then exit the instance. You don't actually complete the instance. So it's just doing these first quests. Leave instance, disband group, reform group, and then keep farming it. So you could do the quest XP route that I'm doing, where you set it 10 levels higher. There is that instance lock thing, but I found when you do it this way, even if you're doing it like within like 3 to 4 minutes per run, you don't actually get the instance lock. So I've had it where I've leveled a person from level 65 to I think I usually do up to like 95 or 100, and I never get the instance lock doing warg pens. So at least doing it this way, I've never encountered that instance lock. And like I said, that's usually doing, like, how long did that take? That took... our first warg was at 2:30, and we defeated Athgrath in 30 seconds. So if we go 2:30 to 2:32 is 2 minutes, 2.5, roughly 2.5 minutes that took. And like I said, when I first start doing this, I'm doing it probably 2.5 minutes to 4 minutes kind of thing, and just spamming them like crazy. I've never got instance locked doing the warg pens power leveling. You don't want to power level in any other instance because you will get instance locked. It's something to do with warg pens, and I'm not sure what it is, but I've never got the instance lock in warg pens. So that would be my recommendation if you're power leveling a friend, is to do it in warg pens. The other route, like I said, is to set it 7 levels higher and rotate probably between like 7 levels and 6 levels, but then they at least get the monster kill XP, because if you're just doing it at 10 levels higher, then they won't do the they won't get any monster XP. Yeah, I think the instance lock might be broken for warg pens, I'm not sure. So I'm going to set Court of Sergost to level 115 solo.
Deep in the heart of Sergost,
So this is on level.
Pyrrhus the Stained prepares to unleash a second great plague upon the realms of men. Any hope of
warg pens is
thwarting her
also
lies on the
a great
intrepid
place
few,
to...
led by Rangers
Warden
Rodrog
died.
and
I died
Firewall,
twice
who have
in
gained entry
the
to her
PvP.
doorless keep.
Stormcrow Productions completely owned me in the moors there, so... Yeah, I died twice. Stormcrow Productions has a wicked ass warg that totally kicked my butt. And I will be dying in this one because this is on level Court of Sergost. Yeah, I got totally owned. I got wrecked. And I'm probably gonna die in this too, so... As long as you stun these invisible marvels before they hit you, I find you don't get the stun right away. You got friends. Oh, you're gonna try 106 again, huh? 106, so Crash is talking about trying 106 for Court of Saragost. So, for those of you that have tried 105 Tier 1 and then tried 106 Tier 1, you've probably noticed that the mobs literally have like twice as much hit points. They also hit a little bit harder. Since they also have more hit points, it also means that they take longer to kill, so there's more chances for you to get stunned, more bleeds, and thus you need more healing. So 106 feels a lot harder than doing 105. I would say it's not as hard as 105 Tier 1, but I mean, it's definitely out there. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I don't got any heals. This might kill me. That's never surrender. That was close. Let's get some heal dots going. A little bit of lag here, that always helps. Another stun. I'm getting a good amount of lag right now, which doesn't help. And I'm dead. Pulled a little too much and I was getting lag. The lag is definitely what killed me there. I could probably apply a scroll. Getting a little bit of lag just eating food. Alright, we just ate a bunch of junk food. That should help out a little bit. I'm definitely feeling lag as I'm even just doing this. Am I not getting my, yeah, definitely getting those heals. Oh, I'm gonna get stunned here. Okay, Marvels, you have to go.
It seems you have failed in your task.
This fight
We have
can be
uninvited
very
guests.
difficult.
Perhaps you should get to your task.
There's
then,
no guarantee
sister.
that I'm gonna beat this.
Entertain them.
I've done it before, but it's not
Ugh,
guaranteed.
must I do everything?
If you insist, we shall do this together.
Let's see. I think I focused on the brother the first time, didn't I? Did I focus on the sister? No, I focused on the brother. Okay, this is gonna be tough.
Allow me some reverie.
Don't want to get hit by that stun. So I want to focus on the brother pretty much here. So I like to get rid of his bleeds.
The comforts of home.
So I'll be doing a bit of kiting while I'm doing this.
The comforts of home.
Oh no, I got hit by that bleed. That's gonna suck.
The comforts of home.
I don't know if I'll be able to survive this.
The comforts of home.
I survived it, but I'm still screwed. Ah, that didn't help.
The comforts of home.
Every time I get one of those knockbacks, it screws me up.
The comforts of home. The comforts of home. Comforts of home. The comforts of home. The comforts of home.
Ow, ow. I will try to read chat a little bit, but this is a little bit difficult for me.
The comfort zone.
I don't know if I even hit them with that. No, I didn't.
The comfort zone.
That was a big hit.
The comfort zone.
Uh-oh, she's gonna root me. Or she's just gonna bounce me.
The comfort zone.
That's not what I wanted to do. No, that's gonna screw up my gambits. Oh my god, the leg!
The comfort zone. The comfort zone. The comfort zone.
Whew.
The comfort zone.
I got a Spear of Virtue on him, that's about it. Ah, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy!
The comfort zone.
Ow! Ow! Thank you for that push, not the other pushes.
The comfort zone.
It's kind of a lame way to do this. It's a lot of kiting involved.
The comfort zone.
But sometimes you don't have a choice. There, I got a desolation on him. We'll see if I can get a maybe a surety. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, gonna have to focus back on some heals. No, don't do that. Ah, you. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Dance of War? Whatever, I'll cast it. Screwing up on my gambits. Don't trigger, never surrender. I'm gonna try to get a exaltation on them. I don't know if that was worth it. We'll say it was. The comforts of home. Ow! That was never surrender. I thought I was gonna die when he got that first bleed on me, though. Alright, I think we'll go back to doing a little bit of damage stuff. Oh, the comforts of home. The Russian accent, perhaps. I'm not really sure. Sounds kind of Russian. I'm not sure. Crash, is that Russian? I'm gonna say it is Russian. Ow! Stop it! Stop it! Slavic. Never surrender. I think we actually might have him low enough health that he's going slow. Ah, but it still hurts. It hurts, Mummy. It hurts. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to target that brother again. I can fly! Oh my god, I broke my legs. Okay, I need to get some heal dots, guys. He is almost dead though. That's a stun. I don't want to get hit by that. Uh-oh. Cyclops eyes. Ow, ow. He's almost dead though. Sorry for not reading chat, guys. I will in just a minute here to catch up. It's just this is incredibly difficult for me. Okay, he's dead. So now I'm gonna bring her over to the other room. And I'm gonna let this corruption that she has expire. So it's almost over. And you can just cut her around in a circle while you're doing this. Throw off some heals. Almost off. 8 seconds. 5. And it's expired. So now at this point, you can go ahead and start fighting her like you normally would. Get out of range of that. That's your stun. Or not. Screwed up on that gambit. No, you bad, evil woman. I wanted to say a curse word, but I couldn't because I'm on Lotro live stream. Thank you for the follow, Ski0624. Woo! That was tough. All right, let's just catch up on the chat here. Sorry, I wasn't able to read it while I was doing that, guys. So Crash and To Flow were comparing physical mastery. They have about the same at 148k. Any way to increase my healing effectively without losing a bunch of damage? That's a champ question. Really hate those screams from the character. Yeah, Wardens scream a lot. To Flow says just kill more enemies. And I actually think at 106 the Marvel died before the other comes to the room. You doing 40k DPS? Depending on... Ooh, what's this? Did I just accidentally... What did I do? I clicked a button on Chatty and it brought up a window. What is this? Did I just ban Moobot? No. I'm not sure what I did. What is this? Can I cancel this? I don't know what that is. I'm just going to close that window. I'm not sure what I did there. Soloed 115 tier 1. Yeah, I soloed 115 tier 1 before on stream, but I wanted to do it official live stream. So this is the first time soloing it on the official Lotro stream, whereas I soloed it a few days ago on my personal stream. And Tuflo says if someone does that, I'll donate him $100. $100 for what? For soloing this instance? That's crazy. That would be like super awesome. Too clean for Russian, more like Romanian. So they're thinking possibly Slavic or Romanian. Failed 2x on the 106 tier 1. Mitigations aren't high enough to deal with the brother. Okay. I think I caught up on most of the chat. This is honestly the most difficult fight of the instance, in my opinion. Now, I don't know what 115 tier 2 is like, but on 115 tier 1, this is the most difficult fight of the instance. I'm actually surprised that I did not die, guys. Now, how long did that take? That took 17 minutes. Thank you for bearing in with me for 17 minutes. I know that was a long fight, guys, and thank you for bearing in with me.
5 brave little mice scamper into the cat's
So these marvels, they like to start off with a stun here.
foolish little mice.
Shadows also like to do a stun. First stun. $100 if you solo it at 115 tier 1 as a champion. Wow, yeah, that would be impressive. I don't know how you would deal with the twins. So, I don't know how you would get enough heals. I just don't see how that would be possible because I think I was doing it. Why do I have this ban thing up? Chatty. Okay, there we go. Now it's gone. I have to make sure I don't accidentally ban someone. Because I'm like pressing buttons and it's messing up my chatty. Okay, so my intention is not to ban anyone. I don't want to accidentally do that. I'm terrible when it comes to pressing keys. I feel like I should move so I don't get stunned by the marvels. There's the stun. No, don't stun me! I even asked her nicely. The way that I asked her not to aggro or to stun me was I went I'm pretty sure that's Russian for please don't stun me.
I'm afraid I have no time to
Alright, Dagobeth. So
My great
Dagobeth,
plague is
the big thing with him is going
and
to
it
be
is time
not his
to
plague
rain
clouds.
death upon my enemies.
So if you're doing like 3-man, he'll put down 3
my
different
dear.
plague clouds.
Come
But if you're
out
solo,
and
he only puts down a
deal
single
with
plague
these
cloud. The plague cloud itself is not really that bad, but he does get a corruption that does plus 100% damage. So this corruption, when he gets it, you either have to try to heal through it, or you have to kite him while it's active. So I'll probably eat some food for this. What do I need to refresh?
You asked him her nicely not to stun you.
Hush you. Wait, you watching the stream upstairs?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Alana, my fiance, is watching upstairs. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys. You may have noticed on the right-hand side here, I have a little picture. That's a date. It's a type of fruit, and that's the size of our baby. Alana is, I think, about 9 weeks, 10 weeks, 10 weeks pregnant. So, the baby's coming along nicely. Alana has had a rough pregnancy. She's been pretty much getting morning sickness daily. And when I say morning sickness, it's not just like in the morning. It's literally like she could eat like a slice of pizza and get sick. She could eat chocolate. Like chocolate. She could eat chocolate and get sick. A woman without chocolate, especially like a pregnant woman without chocolate, woo. Yeah, so pretty much the only thing that's been agreeing with her is seafood. I don't know why, but I told her I'm going to cook her seafood today because she got sick yesterday. She's been getting sick almost kind of daily, so hopefully she'll feel a little bit better. I'm going to saute her some prawns, and I was thinking of maybe doing some deep fried fish later on tonight, so we'll kind of go with that. Xanax? What's Xanax? Anti-nausea medicine? Oh. Okay, so we don't have... Oh. I keep forgetting to trigger Never Surrender. So this guy has 1.2 million hit points. He's not going down super fast. Now we can still kite him outside of the plague cloud. We don't have to fight in that, right? So here he's going to get his corruption. And that's that nasty corruption that I was talking about. Whenever he goes, that's when he's going to lay down his plague cloud. So we're going to see that plague cloud go up right, there we go, right about now. And it's just literally like a few steps back. Getting a little bit of lag. You can hit Defiant Challenge. It's not going to help a lot because it's only a single target, but it does help a little bit. I'll keep my block buffs up. I have to check whether I was in range stance because I feel like I'm getting lag, but no, it's just skill lag. I'm rooted. probably gonna have to do Dark Before the Dawn pretty soon here. I can do it now since I got full health anyway. Get some heal dots going. I screwed up on that gambit. What are you doing? Come on. Grasping Hands, what's that do? Oh, it's a root. Noob question, is that Tune a Guardian? This is a Warden. A Guardian might be able to solo Dolgabath, but he definitely could not solo the twins. There's just no way. Not at level 115 solo. Perhaps, like, back, I would say maybe update 17, a Guardian could possibly have soloed the twins. But after, why don't you use the whole Shield Spear Gambit? I was doing, the Gambits I was doing, there was this one. And this, oop. And this one for the 2 blocks. And then once in a while, I would finish it off with a restoration. These were the 3 heals that I was doing 2 flow. So this gives me, it pretty much gets my block rating capped. Plus I get a whole bunch of partial block chance. And then I just do this one for the heals. I don't want to do... I think it's, if I do Celebration of Skill, it cashes out my Perseverance Safeguard and I lose the block from that. So I usually just keep the Perseverance Safeguard up, and I also do a Restoration. I do a Restoration only if I need the healing, but I didn't need the healing at sometimes, I guess. If I don't need the healing, I'm not going to go and do the extra Gambit. But I don't know. Sometimes I need the healing, sometimes I don't. If I don't need the healing, then I'd prefer to just do other stuff. It will boost my healing percentage. just says I get heals from it. So, I mean, I'll get more heals, but it's just a heal dot. But I don't actually get, like, higher, more incoming healing from it. Unless I'm missing something. It's just a heal dot. Right? Unless I'm missing something. Because if I don't need the extra heals, then I don't want to do it just because. I do it if I need the heals, though. Restoration will heal about 25%. Yeah, it'll definitely heal. It's a big heal. It's my biggest heal dot that I have. And I'm not debating that. I'm just saying that if I don't need to do it at that given moment, then I probably won't do it. As I recall, these guys kind of hurt. Hello, Urukai Guard. How nice of you to join us. Did I mess up on a sentence? Uh-oh, that's gonna mess my gambit. Yeah, Guardians are in a terrible state right now. Like I was kind of saying earlier on stream, I'm kind of at the point right now where... I shouldn't even say kind of at the point, I'm already at that point where I'm just going to get my Guardian geared for tanking and that's it. And then my Guardian gets parked for any solo DPS, it's just parked. So it's just going to be time to showcase the pumpkin you and your daughter's carved. Yes, so I can definitely do that for you guys. Let me get the pumpkin, and I will. This is a pumpkin I did on my birthday stream. So I had my birthday a couple days ago on the 26th. So I'll be right back. course, my video was all locked up. Let's see. It looks like I'm still having that webcam issue where it locks up. So this is a Paw Patrol character. It's Chase from Paw Patrol. So that's the carving, pumpkin carving that we did on my birthday stream. And another thing that I did is on my birthday stream I did a drawing. I can show you guys that as well, so hold on a sec. Crash says, how did you show the health and mana bar above the mobs you're killing? Well, if I select a target, like any target that I have selected, it's going to show the health and power, right? The morale and power. So I'm not sure, like it's not for all target, it's just for the ones that you have selected, right? So does that not show up for you on your Lotro? It could be a setting that I have in the options. That's probably going to be maybe under combat options. I'm just taking a look here. Selection vital display. So you'll want to make sure that this is checkmarked, Crash. I'm pretty sure that's what you're missing. Selection vital display is probably what you're missing. So I'm just going to load up a drawing that I had done for my birthday stream. I did it for a fellow guardian. His name is Carl. His Discord is Benny, or Twitch is Benny, and he's otherwise known as the Mad Dwarf. And basically what I do is every time I get like a sub, a resub, or like a sizable kind of like cheer or donation, I end up drawing a drawing for a person. And I dedicate a stream for that person and I do a drawing. So the drawing that I did for Carl was of... I did a Mad Dwarf. So it's basically the inspiration that I had behind it was kind of this berserker dwarf kind of guardian. So he's charging into the fray of battle with his shield and his axe because Carl had said that he earned this reputation of being this very kind of aggressive guardian puller, and so he wanted something in that sort of theme, I guess. So that's the drawing that I made for Carl. And some other ones that I've done in the past. I did this one for Miss Ariella. So she did a sizable donation, so I decided to do a drawing for her. And Howard the Duck is holding a lollipop. That's something that is a kind of thing between, I guess, Miss Ariella and Crash. So I got that in there. I also have This one I did for another fellow guardian. His name is Zipfile, so some of you might know Zipfile. And another one that I had done, this one I did for Crash. And so Crash is a dual wielding champion, and so I decided to do this one for Crash. And so those are the drawings that I've done for the different people over the course of since I've been streaming. So yeah, basically anytime I get like a sub, resub, or kind of sizable cheer or donation while I'm live stream, then I end up doing a drawing stream for people. Thanks, Storm. That clears this out. Nope, there's a couple more goblins left. I don't know if I have to kill these goblins, but I'll kill them anyway. That's not what I wanted to do. What? How did I do that? I meant to do a desolation. That was odd. Oh, stab tier 5! Woo! O and G. Can I live through this? I don't know. I'm dead. Yeah! For ire! I'm alive. Whew. That was close. Stab tier 5, 31,000 damage. Damn. Yeah, Never Surrender saved my life. That was almost a death. Uh-oh, lag. Oh, I got stunned. Need to get some heal dots going. Another stun. Hey, John Weber, welcome to the stream. Glad for you to join us. All right, we're almost done. Next group of bats will lead up to the final boss room.
Persistent little mice, aren't you?
I'm not sure if I can just pull all these
As you
bats up
wish.
to the top or not. We'll
Come
see.
and face my wrath.
All right, so the final boss bottle, the bottle, huh? The final boss bottle, huh? The final boss battle. You want to make sure that you don't use like Defiant Challenge if you're a Warden, or a Challenge if you're a Guardian, because more than likely you're accidentally going to pick up Lareth, and you don't want to pick Lareth up because she does a nasty bleed. If you end up accidentally picking Lareth up for whatever reason, it could be heal aggro, it could be you accidentally damaged her or taunted her, or maybe she killed the NPCs, you're gonna have to kite her. Because if you get whatchamacallit, her bleed, then it's just like the twins. You get her bleed, it hurts. So we'll go ahead and eat some food. Oh, Hunter, Warden, they're both OP. Champ is OP as well, except they can't solo a lot of the stuff like Hunter and I think Guardian can. Or at least with Hunter, at least not as quickly as some of the other classes can. Hunter is very, very deadly with their single target DPS. So the main thing with this is we want to keep the aggro off of the, or not the aggro, but the bats. The bats will go over and try to drink from these plague cauldrons. And if they drink from a plague cauldron, they get to, I think, escape or something, and then you fail. Champ is only really OP in the Moors right now. Oh.
Is ready. Let us dance, mortals. Your life is mine, fool. You are powerless to stop me.
So here we have a bat coming straight 12 o'clock for me. So I'm going to want to go over to this plague cauldron and probably do some kind of like AoE. Not too close to the plague cauldron, because if I aggro Lareth, then that's bad. And just like this. pretty much all you gotta do. If you need to do some heal dots, do some heal dots. Just be careful not to do a Defiant Challenge. It's really tempting to do that Defiant Challenge. Especially when you're taking as much damage as, you know, you might be. I don't know if that... Oh no, that bat's just coming into the battle. Getting a little bit of lag. That'll bleed out. We got our first Marvel aggroing us. Those we do have to be very careful about.
You are powerless to stop me.
I did Defiant Challenge just because I was away from the Marvel, so I wasn't too worried about aggroing Lareth. So you can still do Defiant Challenges, you just gotta be careful you're not too close. That Marvel was trying to stun me there. So if I go back like this, I can do a challenge and get my mitigations up. There's a bat over here we have to worry about. I'm just gonna step away a little bit, do my challenge. Get some dots on the cauldron. Got another bat. This one is almost done. I feel like I'm just getting pounded here. I might have to kite a little.
Your
So at this point, I'm just gonna kite a little bit just until I get my morale up. Get a couple bleeds on this cauldron. Come on. Leg. It's always super helpful to get leg. Got a Marvel. We have to worry about her. I'll get a heal dot just in case. Cut around a circle. Oh, the diseases? I'm not sure what the diseases all do. I have to look at the description. There we go. That should be the last one. A little bit sloppy,
All my plans,
but
all
it
my
worked.
plague, undone.
And that is
not
Court of
finished.
Saragost.
Hunger.
That the plus 5% morale boost from the
promise
main
you
man
this.
buff is most useful.
When
Oh,
you
the
think
incoming
your
healing, yeah.
battle's won, when you think your loved one's safe, when the horrors of Saragost are a faded
so we
memory,
probably should
and
open
I am but a lingering nightmare.
Okay.
Then
Oh, I guess I could
will
kill that
come for
shadow.
you, and yours will be a slow and painful death. Goodbye.
Alright guys, so that is Court of Saragost, level 115, tier 1 solo on the official Lotro stream. MXP182 says, I'm new to Lotro and I feel I want to make a champion. Is there a race that's best for champion? Oh, and that's where you guys are talking about the racial bonuses. Gotcha. Yeah, the incoming healing is pretty nice to have. Let's see what we get from this. We got 775 silver. So for doing this instance on level, all that we got was 2 Anthless Scrolls of Empowerment, which is pretty lame. But typically you aren't going to be doing this at level 115 solo. You're going to be doing it with a group, but you know, if you're up to a challenge, you can do it for giggles. It's definitely not the easiest instance to try to solo. I can show you guys the difference between 105 and 106 for the morale of some of the mobs. It pretty much kind of doubles the morale. If you have enough DPS, you can still slice through them fairly quick, but you might need more mitigation
Are you
and
looking
health.
for something, friend?
And obviously, I mean, if you can do it at level 115, you can do it at level 106. Not too bad. I got 1 death that whole instance. And it wasn't even on a boss fight. It was just on one of the pulls that I pulled too many Marvel with and I got stunned. I thought I would die with the twins, but I didn't die with the twins. That was a miracle. The other 2 deaths that we got were from the Moors. And I was going to go check out the Moors again quickly while I was here. We got 3 Anthless Scrolls from doing our featured instance dailies. I have to make sure that nobody's supposed to be streaming while I'm doing this because I'm actually going past my time slot. So let's just take a quick look. Make sure nobody's after me. Nope, nobody's after me, so I could go on a little bit longer. It doesn't hurt. He's going in the moors. Log on and farm him some more. Yep, I'm gonna go in the moors for a little bit. Check it out. I would probably fare a lot better against his Reaver, I bet, though. It's the stuns. The stuns are what get me, and I'm not quite good enough as a skilled player to kind of... Some of the reactionary stuff, I'm a little bit slow. So by the time I get out of my stun, I'm like dead, and yeah. I upfront admit I'm not good at PvMP.
How may I help you?
And a lot of the kills that I get with my Warden are simply because my Warden bleeds are OP. Hey, Smokey. Greater dexterous boots of finesse. I could probably give that to some Freep. I could give that to a Freep. Alright, so I'm going to map to the moors. The BPE is going to kill me. Oh. Pretty noob with Reaver. If you want, you could log on with your Worgen if you're feeling really gutsy. You could fight me without pouncing me, but that would be pretty gutsy. I don't know if that would work too well. 1v1s against Reavers without dots. How do you do no dots? Do you go like blue line or something? How would you not do dots? Okay, so I got my anti-stun or break out of stun on my tilde key, I think. The olden days of Wall of Steel. So like your only damaging gambit is like Wall of Steel, that's it? And probably like Dark Before Dawn, I guess. Dark Before Dawn, Wall of Steel, boot. Sometimes my gambits over here change their icons, and I don't know why that is. My Hampering Javelin, my Shield Piercer, my Marked Target, and Wages of Fear sometimes become different. Why would I use something different than Wall of Steel and Combat Memory? Or the Shield... Spear, Shield, Spear. What you need is Pocket LM with anti-stuns. You don't get too many LMs that do the anti-stun anymore unless you're like in a raid. I never see that anymore. It's all like just pure damage. Come get me, Storm. I won't use Never Surrender. I do have some buffs up though that are still ticking away. That's not going to be fair. use whatever skills you have. Like, use everything you have. Don't hold anything back if you're on your Reaver. If you need to spam any skills, spam them. Just try to kill me with your Reaver then. I still have a Toma defense up. It's still from when I did that Court of Sargost. Freedom of movement classes deserve to die. Do I have a freedom of movement class? What's a... So what defines me as a freedom of the movement class? Oh, flavor of the month. Is that Warden? I mean, Warden was popular back in the day. I don't know if they're as popular right now. I thought Hunter is like the big flavor of the month class where everybody's building a Hunter because they're so like OP right now with their damage. Wardens are definitely OP. I'm not denying that. They are incredibly OP. Warden in 1v1 is still the strongest class. Yeah, their bleeds are nasty. If I get off about 4 or 5 gambits, and that's the key, if I can live long enough to get off like 4 or 5 gambits, my bleeds usually kill off the target that I'm fighting. Oh, Berg. Yeah, and what a lot of people right now are doing, and we don't know if they're going to fix this or not, but if you have like a 105 Berg and it's scaled to 115, your morale and your mitigations are a bit crappy, but your damage that's scaled to 115 is supposedly pretty hot right now. And, oh, I hear a Reaver. Oh, I already screwed up on a gambit. I'm gonna try to avoid using healing, but we'll see what happens. I might have to actually do some healing, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to avoid doing healing if I can, but it's not looking too good. I might use a pot. Okay, so I didn't want to use any healing gambits, so that was pretty good. He actually killed me there. So that was a good fight. I don't like using healing gambits if I can avoid it, but that was pretty good. That was probably Stormcrow right there. Where was he? He was, I think, down this way. The, when creeps run through me, it really messes me up too. Oh, I think somebody killed him. Nope, that's a Casa de Freep. There's a lot of Freeps over there right now. If that was Stormcrow, I'm amazed that he didn't get ganked by someone. So was that you, Storm, that killed me? I'm pretty sure it probably was. I'm gonna go down in this valley. Metal Hunter. Oh yeah, it was. I'm going to map and try to cut you off before lugs. Before lugs. Does that mean I should be going the other way? Uh-oh, I think that's a burglar. Burglars are bad. Stay there. There's a burglar here. I have to move away from this burglar. You will get ganked by that burglar. I'll go this way. Over towards Dargazag. There won't be any freeps there. I don't think anybody really checks out these slug pits anymore. There he is. Uh-oh. Now I'm in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some heal gambits, I think. Oh, he left. I'm surprised that he left. Oh, there's the puppy. If the puppy wants to fight, he can fight, but that puppy will probably lose unless he pounces. Oh. Seems very durable at full health. One sec, hon, I can't hear you. I messed up on my gambit, that's not good. I might have to do a heal gambit. Is that cheating if I do a heal gambit? Ah! What, hun? Chili and buns? Okay. Yeah, chili sandwiches are great. Oh, feel free to heal. Okay, you don't mind me healing? I mean, I can do some heals. I just feel like that's cheating if I do heals. Your Reaver is so durable at full health. Okay, so I'll head back there if you guys want to stay over there. I can get there pretty quick. Okay, I'll use If my health starts getting a little bit low, I'll pop off a few gambits, but I won't go like heal crazy. I'll just mix in a few. I am not using, don't use restoration. Okay, I won't use restoration. Oh crap! I think I'll bleed him out. Maybe. I should. Yeah, I bled him out. That was close. He killed me though. Yeah, I'm not using Never Surrender, so I didn't use that. So, I can do small heals. Small heals would be like my block heals, I guess. I could use those. Because I don't think I need a lot of heals. The one thing when you're solo roaming is that if you don't use too many skills, I find you don't get called out as much. And people will actually fight you. Even though I'm not very good. Oh, there he is. Those heals might have been too much already. I just did 2 block heals. That was a good heal there. Oh, the clutch disarm! I just used the 2 heals there, but that was pretty close. Oh, heal if you can. Ah! Oh no! Oh, did you have a heal that you could do at that point? So that was, I did the 2 heals that I did that run were a Persevere, and I only did them once each, because I didn't want to cheap you out. And I did 1 Safeguard. So those are the 2 heals that I did there. Okay. That was a good fight. Your skill at PvP is a lot better than mine. So you're definitely a more skilled player than me. If you want, you could log on your warg if you want. If my impale hits, you'll need to hit more. If I'm fighting like against a Reaver and I go crazy with my heals, I haven't found a Reaver that can kill me yet, just because my heals are crazy powerful. But yeah, I try not to go crazy with the heals if I can. Unless I'm fighting like a Defiler or a War Leader. Defilers and War Leaders, sometimes I just can't even kill them. They heal too much. Wargs are probably my arch nemesis, where when they pounce me, they can usually dish out so much damage. And if I can survive that initial pounce and maybe get off one heal gambit and then just put some bleeds on them, sometimes I just ignore the healing altogether and I just do the DPS, like the bleeds, to try to bleed them out. I never know what's really best with wargs. They deal their DPS is really high, so I find sometimes if I can just put the bleeds on them, I just hope and pray that they bleed out, and that's sometimes pretty much what I hope for. Oops, I accidentally triggered Hold on, let this expire. I triggered Reckless by accident. I didn't mean to trigger that. Okay, Reckless is out. I wonder, I probably shouldn't queue up a Gambit. I'll let that expire. Alright. I still, oh wait, let's wait a minute. I have like this tome active for 40 seconds. Use all your skills. If it's one-sided, like if I'm killing you and it's one-sided, then I'll back off and then we can do like a pounce fight. I got 20 seconds left on, oh, there's a free, run away or stealth. Watch out. There's a free here. He's right behind you. Oh, okay. He's just watching. Okay, here we go. Ready? Wow. Even without pounce? Even without pounce. Holy moly. What a beast. Man. Holy crap. That was just embarrassing. That's insane. Your warg is a beast. I don't even know, like, even with never surrender and doing healing, I don't know if I could beat your warg. If I went full out. Let's see how well this guardian does. I'm probably just really bad. This guardian's doing a lot better. Thank you for the follow, Mistian Forever. Oh, I just suck. Look at this Guardian. He's lasting way longer. Pretty close still, but oh, that was a warrior's heart. So if he does a warrior's heart, doesn't that mean he can stealth and pounce and stuff? I'm pretty sure that means he can stealth and pounce. Oh, but then you have to worry about turn the tables. But then you can do, before you do turn the tables, you can brand and put that stun immunity on. Oh, he's dead now. There's a hunter that came in. Well, I was completely impressed by how quickly I went down there. It was crazy. His warg is brutal. I was taking it easy on him with stanceless, but he started to fight dirty with Bring on the Pain. Ah. I don't know what to do against your warg. Even if I healed, it wouldn't be enough. Your DPS would just burn through my heals, I think. You can try it. See what happens. Where do you want to meet? I mean, we're on stream, so we're gonna get stream sniped anyway. I think I'll start off with a prepped gambit. Oh, you know probably where they weren't, or just go without eye gouge. Do a lot of freeps check out over by where there's those trolls, right? The trolls over by on the map here. I don't think there's a lot of freeps that check out that area. I remember there being a lot of creeps that kind of go AFK there sometimes. I'll head that way. People live stream get to see how bad I am. PvE I'm pretty good, but PvP, uh-oh. Oh, and of course I didn't have anything uh-oh, I'm dead. No! We're both gonna die. That was almost at the same time, I think. That was awesome. I'm so... I was screwing up my gambits. Oh... See, and that's what I mean. I can be like really bad with my warden out in the moors, but then my bleeds I end up winning battles. Oh man. That was a good fight though, I guess. My OP bleeds. See, there are still people that solo roam fight, right? Maybe I get more roaming encounters because if I'm streaming, I think I get stream sniped, so then people come and fight me. Because that will give him around 7 seconds of 3 bleeds. Oops, I didn't want to fight you. Not enough with a TOD. What's a TOD? I don't know what a TOD is. Where are you headed, Zon? I'll meet you. I'm kind of on the back road. I was gonna go over to these trolls over by Eredor's end here. Maybe I should hop on my mount. Uh-oh. What was that? I think that was a warg. That right there, when I got dismounted, I'm pretty sure that's a warg. Howl of Unnerving. I think that was Stormcrow, because he would have pounced me, right? I don't see him. Wait. No, see, there it is again. Oh, it's Ramek. Oh, was that a burglar? I think there was a burglar there. I saw a burglar for like 1 or 2 seconds. What is this? Crippled. Minus 25% run speed. It's not a lot of freeps that go this way, are there? This might be a good spot. I don't know how many freeps go up here. Oh! Auto attack. Okay, so I can try to go balls out. Maybe if I get my defenses up. I'm not even sure I hit him with that desolation. I had my back turned to him because he went through me. Did I do too many heals there? I don't know if I did too many heals. I did 2 perseveres and 2 safeguards. So that was 2 perseveres and 2 safeguards. Might have been too much. Okay. Where you get a really good advantage is when you're going through me a lot. My Desolation and my Surety of Death, I don't think can hit when you're behind me. So if I fire off a Desolation or a Surety of Death and you go through me, I end up wasting the gambit, I think. Might help if I fight overhead too. But you're holding back skills, I think. Definitely holding back skills. I might actually bleed out here. Nope, it wore off. That was close though. So, yeah, you definitely are holding back skills. Try do, I want to see what happens if you go all out. So don't hold back any skills, because I want to see if I can, with my Perseverance Safeguard, with you going all out, if I can actually win it, because I felt having that extra block chance helped a lot. Stanceless, okay. You don't think with those 2 heals it'll be enough? Try it. Okay, so go all out on me this time. I don't know if you're going all out or not. Wow, what a difference, eh? So that's with going in the flare stance? Is that what that was? What a difference. Wow. Yeah, see, guys, you can tell how long or how much he's holding back on me. So that fight that I won against him, he was holding back a ton. So if you're going like all out on your warg in a 1v1, what classes are you most weak against, I guess? If I used restoration, I might have a chance. I could try that. Okay, so go all out again, and I'll try using restoration. So I'm just headed back there. So I'll try going all out, and you try going all out, and I'll see if I can survive. And this is with me using like lots of heal gambits. And do you like your flare stance or whatever you do? I just want to see if it's possible, but I'd have to be basically going all out. Should I use Never Surrender? If you're going all out, should I use Never Surrender? All out damage with no stun. You could, yeah, go ahead and do a stun. I'll see if I can survive the stun. So I'll pop Never Surrender. You do your pounce stun, and I'll see if I can survive it. So you do from stealth and the pounce, and I'll break free and see what happens. So he's eating food, so I guess that means I should eat food. Oh, yeah, I guess scroll. Woo! Whoops. Yeah, the amount of damage from that coming out of the pounce is insane. Well, I have been streaming for 3 hours. I think I might actually log for a bit and cook myself some dinner. If you want one more fight, I can give you another fight. I'll head over there right now. So we'll do one more fight and then I'm probably going to log for the afternoon here, guys. I've decided that there's no way that I will ever beat his warg if it's pouncing. He actually has some guides too. See your YouTube channel. I'm gonna get your YouTube channel and post your YouTube channel. Because you guys should follow his YouTube. I'm just pulling it up here. So definitely you'll want to follow or subscribe and follow Storm's YouTube. I don't know if he also has a Twitch channel or not, but it's definitely worth looking at. Let's see if he has it on the about.
I had a request for rotation videos in the Edamore.
He might have an about. Google Plus. It might just be his YouTube, but he has various like PvMP videos and warg guides and PvMP guides and stuff that you guys should follow up on. Where am I going? So yeah, if you want to learn to be a better warg, follow some of his guides. He knows what he's doing. He definitely wrecks me pretty hard out in the moors, so... There's only been a few wargs that I've come across where usually I can't bleed them out. He is one of the wargs where if he's going all out, there's no way I can beat him. Oh, what am I doing? I'm screwing up gambits. Panic. I'm just gonna double gambit and hope. No, I screwed up again. There we go. I let myself die. I felt really bad about that, so I wanted to give him some commies too. Alright, there we go, guys. So thanks for watching. Stormcrow, that was a lot of fun. Definitely, I know in a straight up 1v1, I would never be able to defeat you. So you are really, really good in PvMP. There's no way I could beat you. But thanks for some of those fights there. I know you're holding back a ton. So that was lots of fun. So thank you very much. Like I said, you guys go ahead, subscribe to his YouTube. If he has a Twitch, you should watch it. He's definitely got a lot more skill than I do. So I watched his Warg guide. It's for update 18. I don't know if he has a newer one, but he had it's a really in-depth Warg guide. He talks about all the different corruptions, the rotations. He talks about like macro versus non-macro, and how, you know, if you do this weird double tap skill, he kept doing this double tap, and I don't know what he was really talking about, but apparently you can like double tap one of your skills, and it does something, and it makes it seem like you're a macro warg. But there's different things that he was doing that makes his rotations very fast. And so if you do it right, he said that people will end up calling you a macro warg, even though you're not using macros. But it's just being very kind of like dexterous with your fingers, and this weird like double tap thing that he does. Stormcrow says he doesn't solo PvE content with ease though. Yeah. So you mostly play out in the moors then. Or, I mean, if you do PvE, then it's just not your forte or expertise then. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. And I will be on, I stream daily, so if you haven't already, I'll type in the streamer here. You can follow my channel. I stream daily, and that's my Twitch if you want to follow. And I usually try to stream in kind of afternoon, evening. It kind of depends. Sometimes I do late stream. Eventually I think I'll need to set kind of a time slot that I stream in, so it's not all over the place. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys next week if you're catching in for the official outro stream.